before Vince McMahon became the executive chairman of TKO Group Holdings.
Vince McMahon, the executive chairman of the board of TKO Group Holdings.
Before he was at the center of a Netflix docuseries titled Mr. McMahon.
My name is not Vince. My name is Mr. McMahon.
Before he transformed the wrestling industry into a billion-dollar empire. Who was Vince McMahon?
It's just a matter of time, 'cause you've got no chance.
Vince McMahon's journey starts way back on August 24th, 1945 in Pinehurst, North Carolina. This kid grew up in a family that was nothing but ordinary. His parents were wrestling promoters, but he didn't even meet his dad until he was 12. Talk about a plot twist. From a kid to a professional wrestler. Let's see how Mr. McMahon gained his name and title in the industry. I'm Yusuf, aka ZXC, and this is Before They Were Famous. I recently dropped a music video. More about that at the end of the video. We want to bring back the community on this channel. We have giveaways and contests coming soon. For now, let us know in the comments who to do next, and if we pick yours, we will shout you out. Now, let's get into the video. As a kid, Vince was drawn to wrestling. He had dreams of stepping into the ring, but when he asked his dad for a shot, he got turned down. Yikes. Instead of complaining, he put his energy into his education, graduating from East Carolina University in 1968. Not long after, he snagged a gig as a ring announcer for All-Star Wrestling, and from there, the world was his oyster.
What you expect, I don't fight fair.
In 1971, his father let him manage a small territory in Bangor, Maine, and Vince was off to the races. He quickly became a commentator for the WWF, using his microphone skills to hook in fans. Fast forward to 1979 when he pulled a major move. He changed the company name to the World Wrestling Federation, or WWF, and began his journey to take wrestling global.
When I bought this business, my vision was to make this mainstream.
Welcome to WrestleMania.
Jump to 1982, and Vince bought the family business from his father. This was his moment. With big dreams, he set out to turn wrestling into a pop culture phenomenon, and he found his golden ticket in Hulk Hogan in 1984. Hogan's charisma and Vince's vision was a match made in heaven. Together, they brought stars like Cyndi Lauper and Mr. T into the ring, and just like that, the rock and wrestling connection was born. But the biggest gamble? WrestleMania. On March 31st, 1985, Vince launched the first ever WrestleMania. This event was massive, pulling in millions of viewers and launching the WWF into the sky. And if you thought that was impressive, wait until you hear about WrestleMania 3 in 1987, where a whopping 93,173 fans packed the Pontiac Silverdome to witness Hulk Hogan take on the legendary Andre the Giant. That was a moment for the history books. But you know how it goes. Where there's power, there's drama. In 1993, Vince faced major heat over distributing supplements to his wrestlers. Yikes. He was put on trial, but despite the media pressure, he walked away scot-free. Still, the WWF was feeling the pressure from rival promotion WCW, which started snatching up top talent left and right. The 90s kicked off the infamous Monday Night Clashes. Vince knew he had to step up his game, so he started experimenting with edgier content. Enter the Mr. McMahon character, who would soon become a household name. But it all went downhill during the infamous Montreal Screwjob, where Vince betrayed Bret Hart in a crazy turn of events that shook the industry to its core. This moment not only solidified Vince as a villain, but blurred the lines between fiction and reality, leaving fans questioning everything they thought they knew about wrestling. From there, the Attitude Era flourished. The rivalry between Mr. McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin was electric, pulling fans in masses. The late 90s became a golden age for wrestling, and the Mr. McMahon family was at the forefront, bringing their real-life drama into the wrestling narrative. In 2001, Vince's wildest dream came true when he purchased WCW, taking on his competition head-on. Shortly after, the WWF went public, and Vince rebranded the company to the WWE in 2002. But with stars moving to Hollywood, he faced the challenge of creating new megastars. The ruthless aggression era kicked off, giving us legends like John Cena, But issues struck in 2007 with the Benoit family, casting a dark cloud over the industry and forcing Vince to reassess WWE's approach to talent wellness. By 2008, Vince decided it was time for a makeover. WWE shifted from a TV-14 rating to a PG rating, attracting corporate sponsorships and expanding its audience. Still, the Mr. McMahon character played a significant role in high-profile storylines, including memorable feuds with Donald Trump and John Cena. Fast forward to 2019 and the wrestling landscape changed again with the rise of All Elite Wrestling, AEW. This new competitor brought fresh excitement, prompting WWE to evolve once more. In early 2022, Vince made a surprising in-ring comeback, but then he found himself involved with hot water when talks of misbehavior surfaced. After a mix of issues, he stepped down as CEO and chairman, and by July of that year, Vince officially retired. But just when you thought it was over, he couldn't resist making a comeback. On January 6, 2023, Vince rejoined the board of directors as executive chairman, causing chaos in the company. But then, in January 2024, amid new issues, he resigned again, leaving the wrestling world in shock. What a series of events. As of September 30th, 2024, the release of Mr. McMahon, a 6-part Netflix docuseries, puts Vince's controversial legacy back in the spotlight. The series dives deep into his incredible rise, issues, and the impact he had on the wrestling world, featuring candid interviews with those who knew him best. So as we kick back and take in the wild ride of Vince's life, what do you think is next for wrestling now that he's stepping back? Will WWE keep riding high under new leadership, or will it hit a few bumps along the way? Let us know your thoughts. As I said in the intro, I dropped a music video for my song Am I the Same by ZXC on YouTube. Check it out if you'd like, it would mean a lot to me. Thanks for watching, comment down below who you want us to cover next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyways, have a great day, peace out.
We have a big announcement that's going to allow you to get a lot closer to Hollywood. Now, before they are famous, they've entered into an epic new partnership with Mogul Productions, utilizing the magic of Web 3.0. Now, if you ever wanted to land a walk-on role in a Hollywood movie, how about getting a producer's credit? How about going to some red carpet events, some meet and greets with the stars, and more? You can even submit your own productions and have them reviewed by some Hollywood execs. I myself, I've got a sitcom I'm going to be putting on the site. Now, if you don't believe me, well, Mogul Productions, it was behind the release of City of Dreams. Now, this was a film promoted by Sylvester Stallone, Mike Tyson, and executively produced by Tony Robbins himself. So if you've been waiting for your chance to get your big shot at getting in on all the action show business has to offer, well, we're encouraging you to check out the Mogul Productions website right now. There's a link in all our recent uploads, and here are some of the current opportunities that are up for grabs. The film The Caretaker, you can star in the film and get taken out by lead actor Robert Bronzi. Can't Escape the Allure is another project, and on that you can get a producer credit. Also, Relo Renzano's upcoming album. Now, there was a spot to be an extra in the new film Texas Nightmare, currently being filmed in LA, but sadly, it's filming right now. So if you weren't already on the site applying, you would have missed it. You can click into each project on the site and you can read more details about the project, who's involved, and what exciting perks are up for grabs. We'll be bringing you new updates each and every week about this epic collab between Before They Are Famous and Mogul Productions. So be sure to stay tuned to the end of each video so you don't miss out. All right.